It's weird. I don't know what to say sometimes when you see
I
that
was
stuff.
at the Ice House, and there was a line to come to my show, right? And there was a group of guys, and one guy was making like the funniest face. It was like this.
Just fucking around.
Yeah, he was going in front of his face. I go, "That's a funny face," and he goes, "What do you mean?" And that was his face. Like he had some sort of like
Disorder,
right? He's doing that, and I was like, I mean, you're handsome. When my dad died, I don't know about my family. So I was in the room when my dad died, right?
Did he have a prolonged health issue?
Yeah, he had stroke.
I don't know. I'm asking.
I just told you.
Well, you said it like, hey, dickhead, how'd you not know?
No, I told you. No, you asked me.
Okay, all right.
No, just stop. All right? I hate when white dudes do this.
Wait, whoa. What?
You're Hispanic,
What?
I get it. Hola. But I hate it when people do this. When you ask me, just stop. When you ask me a question and I answer you accordingly, and then you do some defensive thing.
I apologize.
You're welcome.
He had a stroke.
Right.
And then how long was he?
But this is something that I remember.
Okay.
So the nurse goes, or the hospice nurse goes, any moment now, he's going to die. What's so funny? What's so funny? What's so funny?
Just the idea of just a nurse going, any moment now.
Yeah. I don't know how that's funny.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready?
She goes, at any moment.
And
right.
1 and a 2 and a ching chong potato. And
right? So then,
The first date I ever went on in Los Angeles, I took a bus to a gay bar in West Hollywood, met a girl. I didn't know it was a gay bar. Just took a bus to meet her somewhere. I met her at this bar right on Santa Monica. Naked dudes, just everywhere. And I'm like, oh, is this a spot? She's like, yeah, it's really cool. Like, there's like a hip area. I was like, oh, okay. And then the dude serving us was like, body shots. So I took a body shot off of this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. A guy goes. A guy that
works there.
Body shot.
Yep, body shots.
And you took a body shot. What does that entail?
He poured it on his chest, and I drank it out of his chest.
You drank off a man's chest.
Big black man, yeah.
A big black man.
I wanted to impress this chick. I thought it was fun.
And wait. She's watching you do a body shot off of a black man.
Yeah.
And then what did she do?
She didn't do one. I did one. That's it.
I know, but afterwards, was she weird? Like
I never saw her again. I didn't know. What was I supposed to do?
I know we make mistakes.
Because you think I want her to like me.
I know, we make mistakes.
And so this gay guy comes over. I want to show her that I'm okay with my sexuality, that I'm not. So the big black guy gets on the table.
Oh, I wish. You know what? I wish I was there.
Body shots.
Yeah.
And he lays down on the table.
I would have been like, no. I would have grabbed her arm. No, dude.
Dude.
You're reading it wrong.
I was 22. I didn't know.
I would have grabbed her wrist. I go, no. You Samantha's here. No. I would have done that.
It's a lot.
Did I tell you about the blowjob she gave you a couple weeks ago?
No.
Oh.
Go on.
I don't know if I should. Well, I don't know if this is a problem. Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
So she likes this actor. What's the actor that she likes? No,
Gabriel Iglesias.
Yeah. So anyway, I go. We were hooking up, and I go, blow me. I go, blow me like that actor, the guy that you liked, right? And she did things that she's never done before to my date.
Because she pretended you were who?
Some other actor, right?
Oh, I want to know who it is.
She lifted the shaft and she started licking my balls, right? And then she spit on it and she was like sucking on the like. I was like, and I go, stop! I go, stop doing it like that! And then I got mad. I go, you do it better for the other guy?
Yeah, of course.
But that's okay. But that should be okay in a healthy sexual relationship.
Fantasy. You don't ever think she's somebody else.
Don't do it. I want those moves too.
You just got them.
You got exactly.
Yeah, but as for me,
no. Well, you're not you anymore.
Yeah,
you're not you anymore. You've been together too long.
Did you guys have a funeral procession so people could look at them?
No.
Anything?
No, we went. Well, then my mom goes, do a selfie.
Do what?
Selfie. I have them on my phone. You want to see them? They're tragic. And
she wanted a selfie with the family.
I know, because I go, it's weird that you want a selfie. She goes, do the timer. I go, what timer? On your phone. Time. So I did the timer. So I set it up.
Yeah.
Right? And I had to run around my dad's body.
Yeah.
Right? And then do a photo. Right? And we had to do it like 3 or 4 times because it clicked too early.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in order for them to get his pension plan, they needed to do a series of setup shots. So they did a Christmas photo. They had
Yeah.
Easter photos.
This was all for
they have a bunch of them.
proof of citizenship?
Yeah,
Or,
I don't know.
Yes.
But my
Yes.
mistake was I sent the photos immediately to the Hudsons, Kate and Oliver Hudson.
Why?
Because at the time, Oliver and I were on a show together. And so I just wanted to show him that my dad died. And they, I know, exactly. That was the wrong move.
Yeah. What'd he say?
Because Kate and Oliver goes, dude, your dad's not really dead in the photo, right? And I go, yeah. He goes, you don't send that to people.
He told you.
Yeah, and now Kate's disturbed.
Of course.
Yeah, and I go, oh, that's my bad.
Yeah. That was definitely weird. But also,
Yeah. You want to see him?
well, no. I really feel like
Yeah.
that's one of the times when white people get to go like, they're fucking, they're different. You know what I mean? So, this is probably what they do.
Yeah. My parents, I don't know why, but my parents had like these crazy racist ideas about things. And my brother and I were just like, nah. That doesn't make any sense.
What would they say that would blow your mind?
Oh, all Vietnamese, they deserve to die.
What's wrong? I don't know.
No, but I'm just saying he would say crazy shit like that.
No, I know.
At the dinner table, and you're like 6, and you're like, I don't think that's right. Or like, you know what I mean? If you gay, everybody gonna die, right? And
Yeah.
I don't think that's deserving of death. You know what I mean? And you're a kid. I just remember like I don't go to bed till like I've always been like that 4 or 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
So mind you, and I'm starving. You can't go to the kitchen before 10. You know what I mean?
What?
After 10, yeah. So then I'm like starving, 3 in the morning, no money, right? In a dark attic with a quilt. It's freezing, right? Trembling, right? And like you start thinking things like, should I just get out of the business?
Why
Right.
didn't you go downstairs and just get food?
They wouldn't let you. They had like a rule that you couldn't.
And you didn't want to creak.
Yeah, I don't want to creak. Also, I don't know. I don't want to.
Don't you
wake
have
up
those
with
little
white people?
What about
Bobby,
those little
but also-
shoes? Those little tiny shoes that tie your feet. Don't you bind your feet? Don't you guys bind your feet at night to make your toes smaller?
Yeah.
Isn't that
How
what-
did you eat? Did you bring your own chopsticks or did you just use their utensils? How do you eat so much pizza with chopsticks?
You didn't want to go downstairs. You want to get out of the business. But then what? What woke you up to stay in the business, huh? The money? The checks?
Bobby, close your eyes.
Close your eyes. Count to 3.
We're just kidding.
That's so racist.
I'm just kidding.
That's
I'm
the
just
most
kidding.
racist thing I've ever heard.
I was-
Or then you would like, my dad would come home, right? I'd be sleeping on my bed. My dad would come home, and you could hear him park his car, and then he would open up the garage. So my garage, this is the garage door. Then it was my bedroom, Steve's bedroom, right? Then a guest room, and then my parents' room at the end of the hallway. You would hear the door open. You could hear him do a fucking sprint, right? And run. Every night he would do that.
Why would he sprint?
Because that part of the fucking hallway was haunted.
So you're sprinting through it.
My brother got possessed. I got possessed once. I had to go in the swimming pool to get unpossessed.
Okay.
What?
What?
What
That's
are
my
you
brother.
talking about?
Okay.
What do you mean you had to go in the swimming pool to get unpossessed?
Let's call him. Can we call him?
Yeah, no. My brother was on last week. Now check it out, okay? And we've talked about this before. We believe that on our side of the house, we lived on an Indian, because the town was called Poway. We lived on an Indian burial ground.
Oh, Poway High School.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know some famous alums.
Yeah. And that's called a callback. All right. And that's why you're good. And that's why you're the best in the game.
Thanks, man.
And that's why you're great in Countdown.
Appreciate it.
All right.
Yes.
So then we lived in. So my brother, right, his eyes rolled back one time, and he did start convulsing. And my aunt, and my uncle, and my dad had to hold my brother down, and he was convulsing, right, because they thought that he was being possessed by a demon.
Native spirits.
So one day, I'm taking a nap.
Yeah.
Right, and I can't move my body. Like something's holding me down. Why are you smiling?
I'm waiting.
No, that's fuck you, man. And that's why fuck you, man. That's why I have a hard time, Andrew. He's not even fucking paying attention. He's tweeting.
I'm reading about Poway High School.
Yeah. So something's holding me down,
Uh-huh.
right? And I go, I can't get up.
Wait, why'd you have an accent for that?
Because that's my inner voice.
Okay.
I wouldn't say that out loud.
I can't get up.
Yeah. I can't get up. Right? I cannot do it. Right? Or whatever, right?
He has an accent. His subconscious has an accent.
Yeah, right. And I go, and I fought it, right?
Yeah.
And I didn't know what to do. So I just run, right? Into the laundry room, outside the door, and I jump in the winter cold swimming pool.
And the
With all my clothes on.
Yeah.
On. And I get to the surface, and the possession was gone, right? Mm-hmm. So we made the mistake of telling my dad this.
Oh, boy.
The two incidents. So since we lived in that house, he would run through our part of the house.
I mean, what did he think when you told him the stories?
He goes, no, that's in your mind.
Yeah.
That's not real, right? Oh, no. There's no ghost here. Expensive house, right? Right? But then he would park and run.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's fucking 7.